Hello, my name is Jenny Kitching, and welcome to your freedom from drugs. To achieve freedom, to be free of dependency, may be easier than you think, for whilst there is a part of you that feels the need, that has a desire to use something, to reach for something outside of yourself, whatever that may be, reaching outside of oneself for something to enable us to feel better, is a facet of the unconscious mind. Your unconscious mind is always standing by and wants you to feel better now. So the first thing to do is to recognize that whilst you may not consciously wish to continue the dependency on some chemical substance that facilitates a change of state, that it is this change of state, this way of feeling better, that part of you that perpetuates the dependency is focused upon. Anything that the unconscious mind creates a habit about, or a pattern that works for you, no matter what the conscious mind thinks about it, the unconscious will continue the behavior if it does make you feel better. So the first question to ask is, what is the state I am in before ingesting the drug? Now, whether that's chocolate, smoking, drinking, hard drugs, soft drugs, anything that chemically creates a change of state, what state am I in before, during and after? What is the end result that my body, which is my unconscious mind, wishes to experience? You see, once we know for what reason we are reaching out for something in order to help us feel better, the more information the unconscious mind has to utilize other processes in order to help us feel that way. That makes sense, doesn't it? That we all reach out for something to make us feel better. It just so happens that this that you are reaching out for is not in agreement with what the conscious mind wants for oneself. So now, it's time to relax and to experiment, hear the word, to experiment with freedom from drugs. In the very phrase freedom from drugs becomes a release. It actually means that by use of drugs, there is a certain feeling of entrapment, being in prison, even poisoned. So, we focus now on the freedom that this process will give you. This process has worked for thousands of people, and now it's working for you. Now, it just so happens that someone or something in your environment at some point in your development gave your unconscious mind the idea that life could be better by ingesting drugs. When you think about it, you're much stronger than you think, and the most powerful thing you can do is choose. Here in trance, as you become more and more relaxed, listening to the sounds of my voice, listening to the sounds, yes, and listening to those silences between the sounds, listening to the sound of your own thoughts, recognizing now you can do more than you think. Something or someone in your development implanted a thought that life could be better by having some substance flowing through your body. And most drugs, are developed from natural resources, the bark of a tree, some sort of extract from nature that becomes synthesized. So we can turn to nature, we always have, in order to change our state. You are part of nature. Your body creates drugs. All of your systems, your endocrine system, your hypothalamus, your thymus, your pituitary gland, your everything works together to harmonize and balance this body you inhabit. And whilst heightened states may be desirable occasionally, it takes a lot of energy to maintain them. So the natural flow of life, the highs and the lows, the highs of excitement and the lows of replenishment, the natural ebb and flow, just like the sea, the waves lapping the shore, is the natural state of being. And as you begin to respond to your body's needs in a more true way, as you allow yourself to feel all of your feelings, as you're beginning to do right now, you can learn to respond, to be able to respond to your body's needs in a new way. So now it's time to relax. As you have made the conscious decision, the choice to become free, you are enlisting the help of your mind and body, which are harmonizing right now in order to help you. You can be free. You are free. Right here, right now. You're just waiting for your body to catch up. You're beginning to remember that you can trust yourself. There's a part of you that knows just how strong, resilient, malleable your marvelous mind is. And I'm just not talking about the conscious mind. The most powerful part of the mind is the wealth of unconscious processing we have at our disposal. And yet choice is made in the conscious mind. So as you have chosen to become free, you already feel a sense of relief. As you go into a perfectly relaxed state, you allow my voice to guide you, to help you, and to empower you to do that which you wish to do. The desire to become free is becoming stronger than anything else. It is your divine right to be free. And any dependency of the past is just fading away into the background. It's just something you overheard or was exposed to on some occasion where you thought within your mind, what if? What if I do this thing? Will I feel better? Now, we engage with the thought, what if I didn't do that thing? Would I feel better? And you know, the only way to find out is to experience now, here, safely, in trance, becoming free. You see, there might be a part of you that's a little concerned that without this thing that you depend upon, what resources will you be able to call upon to support you in the future? Though as you are now becoming connected to all of the resources of the whole of the mind, there's a part of you already responding to that need. So there are people every day reaching out for something in order to make themselves feel better. And you may continue to reach out for something to enable you to feel better. Though what you reach out for is changing. Yes, as you go into a more deeply relaxed state right now, you can choose to remember all those years, all those occasions in life, when you were a baby, when you were a child, in your formative years, when your body produced your own drugs, your own inner chemicals of heightened alertness and superb responses, of running just for the sake of running and resting when you were tired, enjoying the highs and lows of life. And even as I speak to you, your brilliant higher mind is remembering how natural, happy, normal you were, living your life in this body free of drugs. In fact, your body produced its own drugs, adrenaline, all those wonderful highs and lows that you don't need to know the names about now. And you've chosen to live from this moment on without artificial means, without drugs. You've chosen to release. You've chosen to become free. And there is a part of you already rejoicing, always standing by, ready to help you now. All you have to do is relax. Your body is already celebrating becoming free. You see, anything that you ingest into this body, your body has to work overtime to purify, to rebalance, to harmonize. So all of the internal organs, whether you know the names or not, liver, kidney, spleen, intestines, even your very blood, right now, is feeling a sense of relief. Because being free is your natural state of being. As you go deeper, you recognize you are never actually still, but you can become more still than you are right now. Still and calm and peaceful, though I know your mind is already pondering, and that's a good thing. As you're going deeper, you become more and more focused on the relaxation of this body. As you go deeper, there becomes less room for all that yammer, all that but as all those thoughts are into the background, and you can look forward to feeling better now, becoming free. You recognize you are strong enough. You are intelligent enough. You are motivated enough. Life has brought you to balance. Life has a way of bringing you to balance. And there is nothing more powerful than the choice you are making right now and the communication you have with that part of the mind that is now ready to help you. You know how you want to feel. You know how you want not to feel. And you are enlisting the support of your unconscious mind, which deals with all of your behaviors. Now, your health, your enjoyment of life, your natural levels of energy, your euphoria and your sleep are all there ready to be experienced in a truer way. You can learn to enjoy all of your feelings as you go deeper and become twice as relaxed as you were before, riding along on the gentle rise and fall of your own body. You know, whilst you are always searching for more, always wanting to become more, always needing to expand your experience in some way, ever since you needed and wanted a new toy, ever since you wanted to have a better job, ever since you wanted to find love, deeper love. As you know, you are always striving and reaching for more. You know that is a part of you, part of your development. And right now, always wanting more, yes, always wanting more, always wanting to be more, yes, better than before, but right now, right here, right now, you know that you are enough. Yes, you are strong enough. You are intelligent enough. You are motivated enough. And you can love your life and love your body enough. Always room for more, yes. Better, bolder, stronger, happier, more lovable, more loving, always more of the good stuff, yes, but good enough right now. As you go deeper, more and more relaxed, you also know the power of no. When you were very young, maybe you were about to do something dangerous and somebody said no. Maybe you might see in your experience a small child about to hurt themselves in some way, and you can rush forward in your mind and say no. There is a level beyond which we cannot miscreate, and you are at that threshold right now. You know what is good for you, and maybe something served a purpose for you when you needed it, and now it's just become a habit. You wonder what life would be like without it. Well, now is the time to find out. You have chosen to live your life differently, and your body is rejoicing. You anticipate the most wonderful feeling of accomplishment and achievement. You know you are more than you think. And you can create a level of indifference. When things stop having a hold over you, You know, you can take it or leave it, and leaving it brings more pleasure. You can think now of something in your experience that you used to like, that you used to desire, that you used to think served you well, and you thought maybe you could not live without it, and now the same thing, well, I've had enough. I'm older and wiser. It may seem to be nice right now, but I do know that later I will regret it. This is the wisdom that age brings. This is the wisdom that experience brings. And you can forgive yourself now for experimenting with feeling better. And right here, right now, you want to feel better now, in a new way. And all the resources of the whole of the mind are waiting to respond. Sense the energy of this body. Sense the skill that without you having to even think about it, all of your body systems are working perfectly. Right now, you may be digesting food, healing, purifying, resting, breathing. Everything gets better when you relax, as you are doing right now. And you are letting your mind know that what you really, really want, desire, insist upon and require of yourself is to stay indifferent to drugs, that they have no hold over you. If you are ever to reach out for something outside of yourself to make you feel better, it's going to be healthy, it's going to be vibrant, it's going to truly give you energy. It's going to truly help relax you. It's going to truly help revitalize you. You're beginning to remember now that you can trust yourself. You just fell into a pattern that did not enable you to really choose that which you know will make you feel better. You are now and forevermore indifferent to drugs. You are now and forever indifferent to anything that would artificially change your state. You are motivated, you are committed, you are confirmed, and you are indifferent to anything that would artificially change your state. You look for a natural way. You engage with all of your feelings and you know exactly what you want. And you begin to trust your body to recalibrate, to revitalize, to rest, to rehabilitate, to respirate. Now, with every breath you take, your body is purifying, rebalancing, harmonizing. Your body is going into a state of balance. It's as if you have been free of drugs for months. The very idea of taking anything outside of yourself in order to create a state inside of yourself seems quite ridiculous to you when your body has all that it needs to feel better now. You are thrilled and proud of your ability to do this. You have enlisted the help of your body and your natural chemicals within you. You are fascinated by how your body responds to your new awareness. You are elated by your ability to easily and effortlessly say no. You know in your reality those behaviours, those people that have embodied those behaviours, where somebody really, really, really perhaps wants a cream cake and that person says, no, just not something I want at the moment. Oh, go on, it won't hurt you. Or maybe it won't, but it's not something that I want to put into my body right now, thank you. What about a biscuit? No, thank you. How about offering a cigarette to a non-smoker? They might even laugh. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to interrupt the flow, the energy and the balance and the harmony of this body by something so foreign to me? Yes, you have had enough people and enough behaviours in your experience to know how to say no. It thrills you, it empowers you, it elates you. You have chosen to say no, and you are free. Though let's not test yourself lightly. I want you to imagine now, as you are more and more relaxed, imagine that when I count down from 7 to 1, you will be in a situation, a social event, or even alone. Any situation that in the past may have provoked some sort of strange desire to change your state. When I count down from 7 to 1, you will begin to realize that you can feel so good in your own body that you absolutely choose not to disturb your own well-being. All of the resources of the mind and body come to help you now. As I count down from 7 to 1, you're going to allow your body to achieve a state of being, of health and well-being, that you'll choose not to interrupt with any artificial substance. So let's allow that to happen. And by the time I reach the number 1, you'll be feeling so good, so wonderfully relaxed, and so empowered and strong that you'll be able to put yourself into a situation where you used to use the old, unuseful behaviour, and you'll just find yourself doing something else instead. So, let's go. With 7, becoming more relaxed now. And 6, taking the steps you need to take right now, allowing everything to balance and harmonize. On 5, down deeper, allowing my voice to help you, to empower you as you take the steps. On 4, you know you've been here before, floating and drifting on a wave of perfect relaxation with me. On 3, nearly there now. On 2 and 1. 1. 1. At 1. At 1. with oneself. Peace, harmony, relaxation, truly empowered. Mind and body harmonize. Mind and body harmonize. You don't yet know just how good you're going to feel. Even better now. Now find a way of anchoring this into your experience. Maybe by a deep breath in. Maybe by a clenched fist. Maybe by allowing your left hand to float onto your stomach or heart, so that you truly engage with these trillions of cells that you inhabit, that are constantly active, participating, co-creating in the experience that you have of this life. This very precious thing that you inhabit, your body, is striving for balance, and you vow now to help it as much as it possibly can be helped by you, so that it serves you even better than it has done before. Like having a very precious pet, a very precious animal that is completely looked after by you. This is the thing that you will own for the rest of your life. Cars come and go, houses too, clothes wear out, and fashions change. But this body that you are wearing, that you inhabit right now, is truly yours. You entered this life with it, and you will depart this life from it. And every moment of every day, it serves you to the best of its ability, and you do whatever you can now to help it and make it a very pleasant place to live. And right now, somebody is offering you drugs. Right now, there is an element in your reality, even maybe an aspect of you, that is trying to seduce you, to tell you that you could possibly feel better than you do right now. And you know where that path leads. You see, you are at a fork in the road. The left path is well worn. You've done that many times, though the right path is unknown. The right path has the mystery of uncertainty emblazoned throughout. And whilst you may not know yet where that leads to, you do know where the left-hand path leads to. So, right here, right now, you choose. Here, at the fork in the road, will you go the left path or the right path? The left path is known, the right path is unknown. So, choose right now the right path of saying and meaning no. No, that is not something I am going to put into my body. This is my body, this is my life, this is my well-being, and I take good care of me. For the more I take care of me, the more I can take care of others. That makes sense, doesn't it? that the more I look after this body and myself, the more it has the ability to look after those I love. The more joy, the more ability, the leaner, the stronger, the healthier I become. For I am my body. Yes, I am also my mind, my spirituality, my emotional self, my mental self, though I am here in this physical body. And I take good care of it. So I say no, and I enjoy no. There are things that I will say no to, with resolution, with revolution, with resilience, and with resolve. It's so easy, so natural, so effortless to say no to something you do not like, that is not good for you anymore. And your brilliant unconscious mind is constantly remembering your formative years, your development, your harmony with nature, recreating, remanifesting, regenerating it. And you are just indifferent to anything that would disturb the balance of well-being of this body. You are on the right-hand path. At any moment in time you can go back to the fork in the road and choose again. Do I want to be on that left-hand path, for I know where it leads? Or do I want to continue on this right-hand path and just see how good I can feel being free? You actually feel better every day, every moment of every day, with your body rebalancing and harmonizing, reinvigorating. You love the fact that your body responds to your new awareness and that you've made up your mind, conditioned, reconditioned yourself. You are now free. Your body chemistry is balancing. You look and feel revitalized, full of energy, and when you need to rest, you rest completely. You feel better in every possible way. And right now, in ways you cannot really understand, you get a sense of your future self. You get a sense of the person that you are, the body that you are, days, weeks, months, years into the future of that right-hand path that you are on. Your skin becomes clearer. Your voice has more tonality. Your mind and body is stronger, happier, younger. Wow, look at you. Look at you along that right-hand path. Wow. And it's as if you can also get a sense of the you on the left-hand path and the difference between those two bodies, those two lifestyles. For both possibilities exist. Which will you become more consciously aware of? Which will you attract into your experience? Life is a constant choice, and there is a constant desire to feel better, and now you know how. You have the most powerful, compelling, compulsion to stay free of drugs. You know exactly what to do to help yourself, and you enjoy your natural resilience and resolve. You are using the power of your mind, directing and commanding all of your intelligence, all of your experience. Every part of your body loves this freedom and the power you have to influence your body and communicate with your physical self. As you listen to this recording, these patterns of expression become your own. You are powerfully, easily, ably changing habits into thoughts and actions that serve you well. You're constantly communicating with your body and mind. Your mind responds to this new state of being. Your body responds to this new state of being, mind and body harmonized in freedom. 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 You are free. You are free. You are free now. As you sleep now, you sleep in freedom. You awaken in freedom. You awaken in freedom, and it feels so good. So sleep now. Sleep now. Sleep now.